Right, converting mixed fractions to improper fractions. I have a video called Converting Improper Fractions to Mixed Fractions. Guys, if you really understand fractions, you should be able to do this backwards and forwards quite easily. So even if you forget the name, what is an improper fraction, what is a mixed fraction, it's not so much about remembering those names, but it's about being able to take fractions and change them as you need to. So let's have a look. We've got this fraction here called 11/8, and I'm going to have a look at the fraction 11/8 on a number line. Number lines are great because we can see things visually. And then we're going to move on to our favorite, the pizza. Right, so here we go. If you are familiar with the pizza story, immediately you recognize that fraction is bigger than 1 because the pizza was cut into 8 slices and you've eaten 11. You've eaten more than a pizza. So the number's bigger than 1. Let's go along on the number line. You can see there is 0, there is 1. And I've divided 1, which is your 1 pizza, into 8 equal pieces. Here we go. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8, and we arrive at 1 whole pizza. However, we didn't have only 8/8, we had more. We have 9/8, and you can see it's also been written as 1 and 1/8, and that's the connection between improper and mixed fractions, which we're working on. 1 and 2/8, 1 and 3/8, or 11/8. So that number we just were talking about could be written, instead of doing all these little jumps up here, I could have just simply done 1. See, there it is, 1 big jump. 1 straight away, and then 1 and 1/8, 1 and 2/8, and 1 and 3/8. I hope you can see that connection. We did 8 jumps to get to 1, and then 3 more to get to 11/8. Yeah, we just did 1 big jump to 1 instead of going 8/8. And then we could probably just do a big jump there too. So there's our 1 whole pizza, and there is our 3/8 of a pizza, which gives us a total of 11/8. 7/5. So again, on a number line, I'm going to draw a number line, and since the number 1 has been divided into 5 equal pieces, they're going to be fifths. You can see they're smaller than 8, bigger than 8s. So we're going to go, well, let's have a look. 7/5. Clearly, the pizza was divided into 5. You've eaten 7. You had to have 2 pizzas to be able to do that. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, and we're eating a whole pizza. However, we've actually eaten 7/5. There's 6/5, 7/5. Notice 6/5 is 1, and then another 5th, 1 and 1/5. And of course, we could have just gone 1 whole pizza, and then a 5th, and another 5th, or just 1 and 2/5. Now, we're going to go back to pizzas. We have 1 and a 1/3, and part of the curriculum that you're expected to do is to be able to change these to improper fractions. It's not that hard. Let's have a look. Let's put this into pizzas. 1 and 1/3. There's 1 whole pizza, and there's a 1/3 of a pizza. You should be able to see it quite easily. If you don't understand this, you need to watch my video called Fractions and the Pizza Story. I have a pizza. I cut it into 3 equal pieces. I eat 1 of them, and then I eat another whole pizza. Now, we want to get rid of these whole numbers because we've been asked to write these as improper fractions. So I'm going to take this pizza here and I'm going to cut it up into slices. Now, what would make sense? What kind of slices? How many pieces should we cut this into? If we cut it into 10 pieces, we now have got tenths and thirds. That doesn't help us. It makes absolute sense that we take this pizza and also cut it into 3 equal pieces. So there's our 1 whole pizza. And we can see it actually makes up 3/3. And we've got another third, which means we have 4/3. So 1 1/3 of a pizza is the same as having 4/3 of a pizza. Slightly, this is not more difficult, just so that you can see the development. 1 2/3. Pizza story. I have a pizza, cut it into 3 equal pieces, eat 2 of them, and eat another whole pizza. Here we go. There, that 1. There's our 1. 2/3. There's our 2/3. Let's cut this pizza up into, what should we do? Thirds. I'd go with thirds. Now, how many thirds do we have? 1, 2, 3 that come from there. And then we have 2 that come from there. And in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/3. Let's have a look at 1 5/8. Immediately you should see you need 2 pizzas to do this, because I have a pizza, cut it into 8 equal pieces, eat 5, and then I eat another whole pizza. So I need that pizza and then this one. There is the 1 whole pizza. And here is the 5/8 of a pizza. I have a pizza, cut it into 8 equal pieces, eat 5 of them. Now, what should we do with this pizza? What should we cut it into? How many equal pieces? Since this one was cut into 8 equal pieces, don't you think it would make sense to do the same there? Well, how many 8s do we have here? 8 there. 8 8s, which is 1 whole pizza. 5 there. 8 and 5 is 13. 1 5/8 equals 13/8. 1 whole pizza, which is 8/8 plus 5/8, 13/8. 2 7/10. Okay, right. It's not much more difficult, but all you need to realize is now we've got 2 whole pizzas. I have a pizza. I cut it into 10 equal pieces. I eat 7 of them. Pretty full by now. Then I eat another 2 pizzas. Can't do that, I know, in reality, but pretend. Or maybe some of you can, I can't. There they are, the 2 pizzas. 1, 2. 7/10 of a pizza. I have a pizza that was cut into 10 equal pieces, and I have 7 of them. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I think we need to cut these 2 here into tenths as well. Right. Well, you probably can see that for one of these, I get 10 slices. For another one of those, I get 10 slices. And then I have 7 slices here as well. So let's go. 10 slices, 20 slices, 7 slices, 27 tenths. You see, there's 10 tenths there, 10 tenths there, 7 tenths there, 27 tenths. 3 4/7. And I think this is the last example we have. You can see nobody can eat this amount unless they are tiny, tiny pizzas. If you went to Pizza Hut and you got 3 4/7 of a pizza and you ate it, you'd be in the Guinness Book of Records. Maybe. I have a pizza. I cut it into 7 equal pieces. I eat 4 of them, and I eat another 3 pizzas. There they are. 3 whole pizzas. 1, 2, 3. Here's the pizza that was cut into 7 equal pieces, and I eat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need to cut all of these pizzas up to make it easier. What are we going to cut them up into? 7ths. Here we go. Well, now we need to count up. How many sevenths do we have? Well, I have 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. Isn't it kind of like 3 times 7? And then 4 here. So 7 and 7 and 7 is 21. Plus another 4 is 25 sevenths. Have a look. 7 sevenths there, 7 sevenths there, 7 sevenths there, 4 sevenths there. Altogether 25 sevenths. Now there are some examples here. You'll need a pen, pencil, and or whatever, anything to write with. And every time I put an example up on the screen, just pause, do your working out, and then continue to see how you went. Right, here we go. 1 3/4. Pause, continue when you're ready. Right. This pizza was cut into 4 equal pieces. I might as well do the same with that one. If I cut this pizza into 4 equal pieces, I get 4/4 plus 3/4, 7/4. 1 4/6. Pause, continue when ready. Right. Again, this pizza here was cut into 6 equal pieces. So I may as well cut this one into 6 equal pieces as well. Since we're working with sixths, why don't we just stick with that? This whole pizza, how many sixths will I get from this whole pizza? The answer is 6 sixths plus 4 sixths from here will give me 10 sixths. Number 3. Pause, continue when you want to. Right. If you're starting to get the hang of this, you should be able to pick up that you've eaten almost 2 pizzas here. Well done. Don't think I could do it. Don't think there are many people who could. Because you've worked out this pizza was cut into 10 equal pieces and you've eaten 9. That's almost a whole pizza. And then another whole pizza. So this was 9 tenths. How many tenths are there? The answer is 10. 10 tenths there, 9 tenths there. In total, 19 tenths. Number 4, 1 1/2. Pause, continue when ready. This should be fairly easy. 1 1/2 pizzas, we've been asked to write this as an improper fraction. Well, this pizza here was cut into 2 equal pieces. I ate 1. Let's do the same with that one. If I cut this pizza into 2 equal pieces, I'll have 2 pieces. 2 pieces there, 1 there, 3 halves. 2 3/4. Pause, continue when ready. Right. This pizza here, I have a pizza. I cut it into 4 equal pieces. I eat 3 of them. Well, if I want to know how many quarters I've eaten, surely I should divide these 2 pizzas into 4 pieces as well. So, one of these pizzas is going to give me 4 quarters. Another one of these pizzas will give me another 4 quarters, which gives me 8 quarters. Plus these 3 quarters, 8 quarters plus 3 quarters, 11 quarters. Guys, remember, pause the video and spend time thinking about it. You don't have to rush through these. Number 6, 2 7/8. Pause, think about it, use pen and paper, do whatever you need to do. Write that as an improper fraction. Right, again, if you're really getting this, you could probably spot we're close to 3 pizzas here. 2 whole pizzas and another pizza that was cut into 8 and we've eaten 7. We're really close. How much do we have to add to get to 3 pizzas? 1/8. All right, let's do it. This pizza was cut into 8 equal pieces. Let's do the same with those. For one of these pizzas, I get 8/8. For another one of these pizzas, I get another 8/8, which gives me 16/8. 16/8 plus 7/8 gives me 23/8. Number 7, 1 and 4/15. Pause, continue when ready. Right. This pizza was cut into 15 equal pieces. We got 4. It's not a huge amount of pizza. It's less than a quarter of a pizza, but it's not bad. But we also got another whole pizza, luckily. Now, this pizza here was cut into 15 equal pieces. We may as well do the same here. So we'll take this whole pizza, cut it into 15 equal pieces, eat them all. That gives us 15/15. 15/15 plus 4/15 gives us 19/15. 2 and 10/11. Pause, continue when ready. Right, this is really close to 3 pizzas. There's a whole pizza, 2 whole pizzas there. This pizza was cut into 11 pieces, and we have eaten 10 of them. That's pretty close to another whole pizza. So pretty close to 3 pizzas. Okay, so let's go here. Take these 2 pizzas, take one of them. What are we going to chop them into? 11 pieces each. So the first pizza will give me 11 slices. The second pizza will give me 11 slices. That's 22 slices. Plus another 10 slices from there. 32/11. 3 and 4/5. Have a look at that. Pause, do your working out, and then carry on when you're ready. Right. You will see we're very close to 4 pizzas here. I don't think anybody on the planet could eat 4 pizzas, especially if they were Sal's pizzas. And remember, it's quite important to remember that when we're talking about these pizzas here and that one there, they're the same pizzas. 3 whole pizzas, goodness. And a pizza that was cut into 5 and we eat 4, that's 1/5 short of another pizza. Okay. Since this pizza here was cut into 5 equal pieces, let's do the same here. 1 of them will give me 5, 2 of them will give me 10, 3 of them will give me 15, plus these 4 slices here, 19/5. And number 10, which is the last one, 7 2/3. Pause, do your working out, and then continue when you're ready. Okay. Hopefully by now you would realize that every whole pizza gives me 3/3. Because a whole pizza, you cut it into 3 and you eat all 3 of them, you eat the whole pizza. But I don't only have this here, I have 7 whole pizzas. Since this pizza here was cut into 3 equal pieces, I may as well do the same with these. I have a pizza, I cut it into 3 equal pieces, I eat 2 of them, and then I eat another 7 pizzas. Well, how many thirds were here? 7 pizzas, 3/3 in each piece, in each pizza, gives me 7 times 3 is 21 thirds just there, and then another 2/3 there gives me 23 thirds. If you found some of that a bit challenging, watch it again. Also watch the video called Converting Improper Fractions to Mixed Numbers or Mixed Fractions. Also watch the pizza story, fractions and the pizza story. And the whole point of these videos is that you can keep coming back to them, guys.